Guys, playing F1 2020 career mode, but I thought, since I'm doing this on NHL, try to win the championship on the easiest difficulty possible, and that's very easy to do in F1, so I'm probably gonna raise the difficulty a bit. Yeah, so NHL, it's also really easy. I've got I think I got 23 goals in the first 8 games. No, actually I got 24. I remember having enough for a hat trick every game. Yes, that's going well. 8-0 with the LA Kings. Wait. Ignore that I just said that. Please. Oh yeah, I am with them. Sorry, I was thinking wrong. Yeah, so basically... Dang, man. Yeah, so actually last race I made like $1 million off of this because I've got 4 wins in a row so far. I just finished China. Thank God, I hated China so much. It was in the wet too. And guess what? I don't know what I want to do. I mean, obviously chassis would help with the steering because oh no, but I need downforce. Bro, I've got to go with this one then. Develop. Alright. I'm with that right now. So yeah, I'm only doing 5 lap races because I wanted to do this as quickly as possible. I was gonna stream the beginning, but I don't know why I didn't. My team, basically, as you saw, Bugatti, I chose the light blue, because it's basically Bugatti colors. Here's Will Buxton. I couldn't hear him. Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career definitely comes first in your team? You've got to consider... let's talk about your new second driver. They're settling in. Antoine is loving the new car. We have the car, but now we have a driver who can really push it. Your second driver seems to be getting more comfortable with their car. Have you been focusing on their development? Making progress, but I think we can push them harder. By the way, my teammate's Antoine. 1, because I couldn't afford DeVries, and 2, just because, you know, he died, and I might as well give him a chance in F1. You've got one of the top teams in the Constructors Championship. What's your secret to scoring those points? Yeah, so... do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term? Or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful? Yes. If they can develop if they can be fast, they'll be my teammate for a while. If he isn't fast enough, I'm dropping him from F1. Or if he crashes too much. Just like Albon, he's probably gonna get dropped at the end of the season. He has 2 podiums this season, which is pretty good, but still, he's crashed about 18 cars. And I'd say I'm not counting, but like, you know. So basically every single race I don't care at all. So I usually end up losing about $10,000 all in damage repairs, but I still make like 900,000. Yeah, well, so basically, one thing that this game needs to work on for F1 2021, the freaking loading time is ridiculous, man. Literally ridiculous. It takes 8 million years, and I'm about to sim the practices because I don't want to do the 30-minute practices, and there's 3 of them. That's just going to take way too long, and I don't have that kind of time tonight, so if I skip to this, it'll be done in about 5 minutes. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, see how long it takes to load? Ages, mate, ages. Bruh. Antoine did better than me because I didn't even participate in the practices. I probably should have done at least a few minutes of it, or I could have sped the time up once I got in. Yeah, see? How long it takes, dude. Listen to one of my absolute bangers here. Alright, boys. Quality it is. Do 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 do. Alright, boys. Now we wait. It's a one-shot qualifying because I want this to be as quickly as possible. Keep in mind that I've done a race here once, and that was in F1 2020 career mode. You have to go to like team events to get like XP, and just make yourself look better for attending events. And I'm not gonna lie, I did pretty bad around that lap, but I'll try my best. This car is absolutely broken, by the way. Like, against the 0% AI, I guess, because they have to be slow. Holy sh... There's a ghost in front of me. Hold up. Also, keep in mind that the one time I did do... Oh no. The one time I did do a lap here, I was in the 2010 Red Bull. Which has way better handling than this. This is the worst understeer I think I've ever experienced in a game. And you should see it in the rain, mate. Alright. Oh, you see how unclean this is? It actually hurts me, but like, I just want to win the championship without losing a single race. Alright, cross the line, come P1, I'm assuming. Fantastic. Yep, that's P1. Guys, I'm getting a new mic soon. Sorry for the absolute garbage mic quality. But let's go. By the way, my name is Schumacher or Schumacher. Yeah. That's about it. Alright, Claire here. What was the secret of your qualifying pace? Having a great team who works tirelessly to get the car. No secret, just a car that can give what I could give it. Your durability department. It didn't look like you put much time out in practice today. Is there a reason? We have all the data we need. Guys, I actually did not watch the beginning of this game. So also started around 6 months late, but I did not watch. Don't know what a claim does. I'm assuming that if I say something and I stick with that through the race and I end up doing that, that raises my acclaim and that helps me out. But I have to win the race. If I say that I've got a good team and I'm a good driver, well, I kinda have to pull through in the race. Yeah, I would restart right now, but I'm 4 races in the season, 5 I think actually. I don't want to restart because it's like 10 minutes a race. That's like 50 minutes, mate. Plus designing the car, going to all the interviews, revealing the car. It's just too much. And then loading. Ridiculous, man. Alright, boys. Headed into the race. Let's see what we can do here. Rivalries 1. My rival is Daniel Kvyat? Sorry. Holy shit. Rivalry 1-0. I'm about to win a rivalry. Driver details. Pole positions 5, total points 104, race wins 4, podium finishes 4, average finish first, average grid first, miles driven. Yeah, so also for the sponsors, they give you like a goal they want you to meet by the end of the season. It was like, I think 25 points by the end of the season, and since I'm a new team, that would be pretty hard to do. That would... part failed. Anyways. What was I talking about? Alright. Didn't read anything. Oh, frick, man! It's a wet race again. I just did China in the wet. Thank God Vietnam wasn't in the wet, because that was a ridiculous freaking race. Not the racing, because I'm on 0% AI, so I won by like 3 million laps, but... it's just such a tight track. You're like so close together. It's not even funny. Also, last F1 that I actually like played F1 2017, completely rigged for Hamilton. If you didn't get pole position, he did, no matter what. If you didn't get the race win, it was either him or Bottas that did. And I mean, it's not fun if you know exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. So basically, he doesn't do that anymore. Alright, boys, can I get 5 wins in a row? Off to a decent start, but this is gonna go terribly. Actually, I guess it can't go too bad. Like, look how bad this steering is. Oh, this is not oversteer, because that would be even worse. I can handle oversteer, but oversteer in the rain would be catastrophic. Like, disgustingly catastrophic. Yeah, look at the steering, boys. Absolutely beautiful. You see what I mean? Steering is completely messed up. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, these F1 cars are pretty good at like running over curbs, considering that they're like 3 inches off of the ground. Oh, these laps are so long and there's 5 of them. Oh shoot, I should probably turn on overtake if I want to pull away even farther, but I won't turn that on until the straights, although I don't know completely what it does. Just kidding, I do know exactly what it does, and it's very helpful. I would use the DRS, but guess what, guys? I am not within a second of the car in front of me. In fact, there is no car in front of me. Remember when people making fun of Grosjean for crashing a lot? Mate, they're all respecting him now after that crash yesterday. After yesterday, I don't think he'll ever be made fun of again, because he basically, if the halo wasn't there, and if you don't watch F1, or basically any motorsports, open wheels, oh my god. Halo's that weird thing in front of, that's like in front of the driver's eyes. It's supposed to protect them from debris. And it sure did yesterday. I can guarantee you that if that crash would have happened 3 years ago in 2017 when the halos weren't mandatory, unfortunately I don't think he'd be alive. But luckily, he was able to get out of his car. Also, if that fire would have happened to Stroll yesterday, would have been a big fat GG's for him. Because his car was upside down. And he couldn't get out, he needed help to get out. Grosjean somehow managed to get out of his car even though it was a burning fireball, and it was in half, but anyways. Yeah, nice chill race. Oh no, I thought it was going to run a wall there. Look at that helicopter. Did you see that? You're like, what a professional driver. Oh, fastest lap. Well, I thought the qualifying laps were like 140. Oh no, that could have been very bad. Oh, this race is probably gonna be like, what? 7 minutes long, maybe? 7.5 minutes long. It's not gonna be that bad. Oh no, I've almost slid in that corner 3 times now. I feel like, you know, the F1, the marshals, the corner marshals, they should have fireproof suits or overalls, as they call them in Europe and the UK. Because the only reason Grosjean was able to get out safely was because the safety car driver had a fireproof suit on, and that means he could go almost into the fire and reach to grab him out. If he wasn't there, the marshals wouldn't have been able to grab him because they would have been burnt to a crisp in like seconds. Because they don't have anything on. They were wearing short sleeve shirts and a vest like they were supposed to, but that's it. So if he wasn't there, oh, he should have been driver of the day in my opinion, honestly. I wish you could vote for him. They should have made an exception to vote for him because he helped Stroll and Grosjean on the race. Jesus Christ, Antoine. Who taught you to drive? You're so good in F2. Why is he so bad in F1? Oh, that was the first time I took that corner cleanly. Another thing, the racing points. Perez, Sergio. He's so unlucky. He would have got 2 podiums in a row. But of course, something had to happen. Somehow his engine, like, blew up. Oh my. My controller's glitched, by the way. That's why that happens. Also, I'm playing on controller, that's why I'm so far off the line. Wait, can I lap them? I think it's possible. Oh no, it's not. I thought I was on a different part of the track. Like, it's so annoying. 2 podiums in a row after, like, what, 4 years with no podiums? That would have been lit, man. Alright, final lap. Let's see, did I get another fastest lap? Yes, sir.
Great work. That's it, you fastest lap in the race.
You know, I feel like Lewis Hamilton's just more of a well, he's not more of a celebrity than an F1 driver, but he's a celebrity now, because, like, I've got friends, I won't say their names, but could not care less about racing. They just think it's not a sport and stuff. And I see them liking Lewis Hamilton's posts, like, bruh, you want me here for the veganism, I bet? And his positive vibes. Oh no. Spreading positivity across the world. Jesus #1. Team LH. Holy cow. Like, I think that guy's let the winning get to him. Why is there a yellow flag? Did someone... Okay. He's like... acting like he's a god or something. He's like, Jesus #1, guys. Nothing before him, nothing after him. Jesus #1. I'm gonna make my dog go vegan like an absolute evil human being. I get it if he wants to be vegan. Go ahead, he can be vegan. Why the hell am I going so slow? Holy shit. Something happened to my car. Yo, what happened to my car? I didn't even realize something happened to my engine. I was going so slow. I mean, like 96 miles per hour or something. How did he get driver of the day? I better get driver of the season or something, because... As soon as he's reacting like his daddy. Alright, boys. 5 wins in a row. Let's go, baby. It's so hard to get XP in this game, it's not even funny, guys. You only really get it from winning races. Alright, what a beauty win by me. Oh, look who it is again! You're just everywhere, aren't you, Claire? How are you feeling after that win? Pretty good, man. Oh, I was out of fuel. That's why I was going so damn slow at the end. Maybe they should expect more, baby. Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today? Test it every now and then. The last 2 races were wet, mate. Shut the fuck up. What a dub. What a dub. Alright. 12 to 5? How the hell did he get 5? Holy Jesus. Alright. 323k off of that race, guys. Damage reduction 0. Let's go. 100k for the team. I hate Lausanne so much. I'm just scrolling through Instagram and I see him. That's why I randomly brought that up. Look at him, mate. Look at those face tattoos. Activities. Okay, let me quickly go over something before the stream ends. You cannot say that F1 drivers are not athletes. Because, you see, normally, when they're going a straight line, they get up to like, what, 6 Gs, I think? And to put in perspective, NASA's, astronauts at NASA, they experience 3 Gs on their way to space. And F1 drivers experience double that when they're just going in a straight line for about a while. And then turning, obviously, can get worse or better depending on what the turn is. But in the Grosjean crash yesterday, actually no, scratch that part. Normal human beings would usually be unconscious after 9 Gs. Usually. It's possible that they won't be, but they most likely would be unconscious. Grosjean's crash yesterday, that was 53 Gs and he got up and walked out. That would take an insane amount of training and preparation to do. Normal human being probably wouldn't. They would either be dead or unconscious or very close to being dead. And if they were unconscious or dead, well, one, they'd be dead. The other one, if they were unconscious, they wouldn't be able to climb out of the car and get away from the fire. Also, they have to put up with extreme freaking, what's that called? Vibrations. Yeah, you probably wouldn't think of that, but they do. Their arms would hurt after like an hour and a half of steering. Mentally it would be a strain because you're like within inches of somebody on all sides sometimes, and that also could mean inches away from your death, unfortunately. You see, F1 is a sport. It's not a sport like hockey or soccer or basketball because there's no ball. Racing requires 2 balls. Hockey, I'm not gonna make a joke about that because hockey's fine. But you see, soccer, you get lightly tapped, you fake an injury. F1 or any other type of racing, you get lightly tapped, you're going into a wall at over 200 miles per hour. And you end up getting out of it. Sometimes, unfortunately, they don't get out of it. Sometimes that's the last thing they see in their life. But a lot of the time, they do get out of it. And yeah. So it is a sport. It's not like hockey, soccer, basketball, soccer, football thing, because, you know, you need 2 balls for racing. But hockey, it's not like that. It's not like rugby. It's not like lacrosse. It's a different kind of sport. Like martial arts is a different kind of sport because there's no ball involved. Other types of racing. When I spoke about that, I meant like F1, F2. Karting is actually a sport now too. It has been recognized as one for a few years now. IndyCar. NASCAR is also, actually I don't even think NASCAR is registered as, well, it's not, it is a sport, right? Some people don't see it as one. Mainly because the drivers used to be so unfit that it wasn't funny. Like, you could just climb. Also, if you watch an Indy or NASCAR race, look at the corner marshals and the safety team. They are unhealthily overweight. I'm not gonna police them on stuff, but what if someone flew over the gate and their car couldn't get there? They'd have to jump over the thing and run. they wouldn't be able to get there in time. Other motorsports, I was talking about boating. That's pretty dangerous. Red Bull dinghy, that's just for fun, but that's incredibly dangerous. Isle of Man, motorcycle racing. If you've seen look it up. Alexander Rossi. It was in Austria. If he would have been 1 inch ahead, he would have lost his head. Isle of Man. Well, you can just look up Isle of Man, because what is it? In the running, they've had 224 deaths, and it's not even. People still die. It's not even uncommon. They die every year, but they do it for. I think they get some prize money, but not much. They don't get points for championship. All they get to say is that they won the Isle of Man rally. This is the last thing to talk about. Rally's very dangerous. You see, people don't know this because they don't really watch rally. Well, my viewers at least. So before a rally race, you have a co-driver, by the way, and he reads out notes. So before a rally race, you don't know the stage at all. So you and your co-driver, who's the person who reads the notes, drive along the stage and take down notes. And the notes would be like, left 1 open 80, right 6 120, left 4, and stuff like that. It's really confusing. You have to be paying attention. And basically, those instructions are what are keeping you on the track. And rally stages aren't just, well, sometimes they're on like flat ground, but a lot of the time they're on the edge of cliffs, and I've seen them go flying over cliffs because one time the co-driver was winded and literally couldn't read. The other one because, well, he just took a note wrong and went flying over. Let me just give you an example of pace notes.
Exit to medium 5 right, brake into 2 plus left in very slippy exit. Into 3 right late, flat, 3 right late, flat.
You see that? Well, you heard that. You can look it up for yourself. That is extremely hard. And then you've got Pikes Peak, where some people don't even take co-drivers with them. Like, they're very gutsy. They've got to memorize, oh, what is it? I think it's like something like 174 turns up the mountain, and to either side of them is a drop off of about, like, I'd say 300 meters, so it doesn't go well when they fall over that. But they go so high into the mountain that some of the drivers need to bring oxygen tanks with them so they're even able to breathe up there. That's how intense it is. Alright. That was my rant, guys. GG. Oh, he's on the sim! What a Chad. He's in Monza. Alright, see you later, guys. Have a good one, boys.